What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about the early multiplayer access for Modern Warfare 3, how you could potentially get to play the game early, the early downloads, and all the details that you need to know in regards to the launch of Modern Warfare 3 as well as Zombies. If you find today's video informative or helpful at any point, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check out yesterday's videos. We double uploaded going over the camos, all the mastery camos and challenges, as well as the weekly and seasonal rewards that you can now claim and how to get aftermarket parts. Anyways, let's go ahead, let's jump into it. As of last night, many players have reported that the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer download has started for them. But it is a little bit odd because it's just popping up on random platforms. For example, Battle.net is getting them. Everyone on Battle.net is able to download it right now. It's 140 gigabytes. Some players over on PlayStation have started getting the download as well, but only on the PS4 console, so PS5 hasn't gotten it yet. So it's gradually being released for everyone. Now, what I do know is it's going to start going live for everyone on November 8th at around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you haven't gotten the download yet, that's when it's officially supposed to go live. But for some reason, it's starting to go live earlier for other platforms. Also, an update that's coming out along with it. So there's going to be two different content packs. There's one that's going to be around 1.4 gigabytes and then one that's going to be around 10 gigabytes. And this is for PS5. So once again, it's just going to be adding on top of the file size for the Modern Warfare 3 game itself. So you might need to clear up quite a bit of space in order to be able to download the entire thing. You can delete things like the MW3 beta, the campaign if you've already played it, as well as maybe MW2, but make sure you just don't delete COD HQ because you are going to need that and it may make you re-download that entire thing if you accidentally delete it. Just a quick reminder, you can always check the game files, so you can go into Call of Duty, click on it, go to properties, go to manage game content, go through it and make sure there aren't any new MW3 packs that you haven't downloaded yet. If there are, just install them and you'll be able to do it. Sometimes they don't manually start. You'll need to do this both on Xbox, PC, and Steam. Now that we got the downloads out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the release date and how you can also potentially get to play the game early. So there's going to be two different ways that MW3 is going to launch. There's going to be the PC version as well as there's going to be the console version. The PC version is going to be releasing for everyone in the world at the same exact time. It's just going to be like one playlist update. No matter where you're at, it's going to pop up at the same time, which is 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Eastern Time midnight, and that's going to be around 1600 in Australia, 1400 in Tokyo, and the time just depends on where you go. But it's just exact same time. Unfortunately, if you're on PC, you're not going to be able to get to access it or play it early. That's usually how it's always been for PC. You never really got a chance to play a game early. But for console, it's actually different for you guys because if you're on console, it's going to gradually release local time midnight, so it's not going to release for everyone at the same time. So for example, if you're in Australia, you're going to get to play the game quite a bit of hours earlier than compared to someone who's in the United States or in Pacific Standard Time. Only ones who don't have to wait until midnight are going to be the players who are on Pacific Standard Time, and that's going to be releasing at 9 p.m. along with the East Coast. So that means if you quote unquote feel like taking a trip to New Zealand to get to play the game early, then you're actually going to be able to do that. Now, Charlie Intel posted, he said, if you intend to fly to New Zealand for Thursday, it only works on Xbox consoles. You have to change your console region and you have to change your Call of Duty profile region to New Zealand in order to get it to work. Now, it doesn't work on PC because of the release times, and with PlayStation, apparently it's just way too much work required, and you wouldn't be able, it's not really worth the effort. But if you were to actually manage to be able to do that, it's actually going to be releasing at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday, and that would give you an early 18 hours of Modern Warfare 3 that you will get to play, and the servers are going to be live because Call of Duty ended up posting this. They said, while the game launches in New Zealand on Thursday at 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 6 a.m. Eastern, Activision says you cannot stream or showcase content from the game until 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. So you'll have to wait 3 hours before you can go live or share any gameplay footage. And that's just because of an embargo thing. That's how it's always been. But you're still able to play the game and the servers are going to be live for you to get to play that, but you're just not going to be able to share footage or go live until a couple hours in. So if you are on Xbox, you can do that and be able to get to play the game earlier. For PlayStation, it is very possible. It's just so much more difficult than just changing a couple settings. Like Xbox, you have to actually create a brand new PSN account that has a New Zealand address. I believe you're also going to have to purchase MW3 on there as well, and it's just a big hassle. There are tutorial videos up on YouTube, but if you are interested, just know that it's going to take extra time and it will cost a little bit more money. Another way that you can get MW3 early, which usually has worked for me, is you can call up local mom and pop shop stores. Make sure that these are family owned and not like official chain brands, for example like GameStop or Walmart or any of those bigger stores, because they won't sell it early. But usually these mom and pop shop stores will sell it as soon as they get it. You just have to keep calling them and ask them when MW3 is going to come in. Usually it comes in around a day or two before the actual release date, and once it does, most of them are more than willing to just sell it right away. And that's what I usually do. I'll call up like 5 or 6 local ones, ask them, do you guys have Modern Warfare 3 or when is it going to be available? And then they'll keep telling me to either call back. Some of them will take my number and call me back if it comes in, and that way I'm able to just go over there, grab the game, and get it a couple days early, depending on when they get it shipped out to them. So that's something that you can try. It obviously depends on your area, if you have a lot of mom and pop shop stores, and if they get them early enough, because remember, you're gonna have to buy a new copy of that. You may have already digitally pre-ordered the game, so it may not be worth it to many of you guys. But if you haven't gotten MW3 yet, and you really want to play it early, that could be a way. Remember, you also are gonna have to download pretty much the full game if you get it for disc. The download may take you a couple hours, so if you only get it a couple hours in advance, maybe you're just gonna spend that entire time downloading it. But big disclaimer is that although this usually used to work in past years, this year we have this new Call of Duty HQ thing, so it may end up being region locked. So although you can get the game early and you can download it, you may not be able to actually get into the game itself. It may be locked until your region has it available for them, and then it'll go public. Sort of like we have the playlist updates that you need to do and restart your application when it goes live in order to be able to get the brand new content. It may have something like that this time around, considering that they are using Call of Duty HQ. Keep that in mind if you try out this method. Anyways, once you fully load up into Modern Warfare 3, there's going to be 6 main challenges that you're going to need to worry about, or 6 categories. And these are going to be, first off, you have the operator challenges. This is how you unlock all the operators. The second one is going to be the armory unlocks. This is how you're going to unlock equipment, weapons, guns, lethals, tacticals, and all that. So it's not just simply by leveling up like it was in the beta, but once you get to level 25, there's going to be armory unlocks, and you're going to need to do challenges within them to unlock weapons such as the brand new guns that we have for MW3. So if you want more details on that, I've already covered that in a video, link in the description. And then on top of that, there's also going to be the mastery challenges. These are the ones that are going to get you the gold, interstellar, and all the mastery camos that are going to be available. And there's going to be 4 different sets of masteries that you're going to be able to get, which once again I have already discussed in a video. And then on top of that, there's also going to be the base level. So there's going to be a level cap of 55. You're going to obviously want to grind that out and level up as much as possible. On top of that, there's also going to be weekly challenges that you will need to complete, and the good news is weekly challenges give more than XP this time around. So you'll be able to unlock things like exclusive seasonal camos, you'll be able to unlock things like aftermarket parts, and there's just so much different rewards that are going to be granted for completing weekly challenges. So they're now a little bit more rewarding than they have been in these past Call of Duty titles, and that's something that you definitely should focus and worry about on the first day that you get the game. Try to knock out as many challenges as you possibly can. Doing these challenges will also get you XP to level up your weapons, to level up your base level, and to help you unlock everything even faster. But I will have tip videos and guides once MW3 does release. But if there's anything else you guys want me to cover here on the page in regards to Modern Warfare 3, comment it down below and let me know. But there's just so much to grind for. I know it's going to cause a lot of confusion, which is why I've made some of these videos to go over all the important challenges that I think you should work on and focus on first, and what they will give you and what type of rewards that you'll get. So prioritize the rewards first. So if there's particular weapons you want first, get the armory unlocks done. If you care more about camos, you can start with the mastery camos, and it just really depends on what you want. So check those videos out. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys in this one. If you found the video informative or helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll keep you up to date as you get more news. But it's been your boy Children. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.